Heard trial is seemingly inescapable these days, and in all of the hustle and bustle of the court drama room, you may be asking yourself, how much do I actually even know about these two and their relationship? Well, strap in, because I'm gonna take you on quite a journey. But first, let me clarify that this is a very messy and complicated trial that I am sure a lot of you have strong opinions on. This is in no way an attempt to give an all-encompassing view of the trial or a nuanced take. And now that that's out of the way, let's get into this messy timeline. For those of you who have been living under a rock, Johnny Depp is the actor turned musician turned wine connoisseur whose career in Hollywood has lasted for almost 4 decades. While he got his start in the teen comedy series 21 Jump Street, he has managed to rack up some pretty iconic roles, including Jack Sparrow, Edward Scissorhands, Gilbert Grape, the Mad Hatter, Willy Wonka, and of course, this sorry sucker. Amber Heard, who was born 2 years after Depp made his feature film debut, started off in Hollywood taking small roles in films like Pineapple Express, The Danish Girl, and Magic Mike XL before making it big in the Aquaman film series for her role as the red wig-wearing Mira. The pair first met while working on the often forgotten film The Rum Diary, but it wouldn't be till the start of 2012 that they actually started dating. To further complicate this timeline, both Depp and Heard would both end long-term relationships right before jumping into this new one. Depp would split from his partner of 14 years, Vanessa Paradis, with whom he had 2 children, and never married, for reasons that are apparently an amicable understanding on the non-necessity of marriage. While Heard would separate from her tumultuous relationship with photographer Tasia Van Ree. 2 years before, Heard and Van Ree made headlines for an altercation at an airport, where Heard allegedly physically and verbally assaulted her partner, which resulted in the future Aquaman star being arrested and released on bail shortly after. Regardless of this messy start to a new relationship, it seemed as if Depp and Heard were happy together and quietly maneuvering Hollywood as an it couple. During this period, Depp and Heard each made a few films. Depp would tackle the problematic portrayal of Tonto in the Lone Ranger film, but it wouldn't be until 2014 that the couple started attracting headlines when Heard was spotted wearing an engagement ring. Depp would later confirm this during an interview with the Daily Mail. On February 3rd, 2015, the couple was married in a private ceremony of only 20 people on Depp's private island in the Bahamas. Shortly after this, the media attention towards the couple started to sour when it was leaked that Heard had purposefully failed to declare her Yorkshire Terriers at Australian customs during a trip to visit the actor down under. This resulted in a smuggling charge and a very cringe apology video from the pair. But this would only be the start of bad things to come from Depp and Heard. On May 23, 2016, Heard filed for divorce from Depp, and 4 days later, she was issued a temporary restraining order resulting from abuse she allegedly suffered during their relationship. Heard explained that 2 days before the divorce filing, during an altercation, Depp had thrown his phone at her face, leaving her with a visible bruise. But according to LAPD, the altercation was investigated and there was no sign of a crime had taken place. Depp also strongly denied these claims and alleged that Heard was trying to play the victim card in an attempt to gain money from the divorce and favor in the eyes of the public. The case was taken to court, during which time Heard unveiled even more about the abuse she suffered, especially when Depp had been under the influence of drugs or alcohol. During this period, the photos of her visible bruises were leaked to the press and widely spread around the internet. This will be important for later. A settlement was reached in August 2016 when Heard dropped her request for a restraining order, as well as withdrawing her request for a monthly $50,000 spousal support stipend. The divorce was finalized in January 2017, and the former couple released a joint statement saying that our relationship was intensely passionate and at times volatile, but always bound by love. Neither party had made false accusations for financial gain. This next part is a masterclass in clever legal wordplay. There was never any intent of physical or emotional harm. Now, keyword there, intent. That is interesting, if you ask me. As the divorce was finalized, Heard was able to keep the scandalous Yorkies, while Depp was able to keep his classic cars and motorcycle collection, and sole control over his properties, including the private island in the Bahamas. Heard was also awarded $7 million, but gave it all away to charity, allegedly. Now, this would be a great place to end this story, but unfortunately, things were about to get a lot more dramatic.